Alright, so I'm Dave. I'm your Science Council representative. Is anyone interested in running for Science Council, by the way? No? Okay.
Yeah, I think I know some.
Okay, cool. Alright, a little bit about myself. I graduated from Arcadia High School, class of '07. And then I went to 2 years at PCC and then 2 years at Cal Poly, or finishing up 2 years. And I'll be getting my BS in microbiology after this spring. Well, that's weird. Was it possible?
Oh, sorry. I think I copy pasted. Oh, it's right here.
Wait, you know what actually?
No, it's right there.
Is my USB here? Where's my USB? Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
Sorry about that.
Is it right here? Okay. Awesome. Okay. Alright, so I have 3.69. At the time of applying, I had 3.69 GPA, 3.49 science. I took the PCAT twice. I got a 60, which is like average, and then I got a 95. I think I go over I studied totally different. I think I have like a way, like if you guys like study the way I did or like use my strategy, I'm sure you get like at least an 80. I think we're making like member folders, aren't we? So yeah, you'll get like, I wrote like a little bit about how I took the PCAT stuff. Chris also got a really good score, so if you guys, need any suggestions from him too. I think he got like a 92 or something on his first try, so it's pretty good. So experience, I only did 1 year at a small independent pharmacy in Arcadia. Letters of reference, I have 2 at the time of applying. One from my anatomy and physiology teacher from PCC, and the other one from Oxford. I actually need 1 more letter of reference because I'm still only conditionally accepted. One thing to note is even though a school may require 3 letters of reference, you can still get the interview, and you'll just have to get the other letter of reference later. Alright, cool. So yeah, it's still applied. It's okay if you have 2 letters of reference. It's cool. So yeah, so what I think are my strengths is my personal statement. I worked really hard on it. It took like 3 months, 4 months maybe. My high PCAT score and my academic performance. If you look at my transcript, I never got a grade below a B, and I've always taken them like a hell of a lot of core units, and I never missed the summer or winter intersession. So, but one thing about that is like when I interviewed at UOP, they didn't know this because it's like closed file. So, and I didn't mention that. So, I think like the student interviewer asked me like, UOP's like, she said like UOP's really stressful or whatever, and I was like, oh yeah, it sounds really stressful. Instead, I could have mentioned this, but they had no idea. So that's one thing.
Can you say that again, please?
Okay, sorry. Okay, I'll talk more about that later, but basically, keep in mind for closed file versus open file interviews. A lot of times for closed file interviews, all they have is your resume, maybe, and they probably don't even read it.
I need to move the
So
table.
make sure you tell them your strengths because they don't have your file in front of them. So like at UOP, I did not mention like, my academic strengths, and I think that might have been the reason why I got on the wait list for UOP. So yeah, I'll go more over that later. My weaknesses are I hardly had any community service. I could use more experience. I did not do any research, and I didn't practice for any interviews, which is really terrible. Alright, so I applied to 10 schools. I got interview offers at all 10. I decided to interview at 3. Nova, which is a school in Florida next to Miami. I got accepted there, I got waitlisted at UOP, and I got rejected from UCSD. So my school of choice, I decided to take my talents to South Beach and attend Nova. LeBron James reference. Okay. And it was because of location, the weather. It was a new place for like growth and development. I've pretty much lived here like all my life, and I want to like go somewhere new, so it'd be exciting. And reputation, it's not well known here, but like in Florida, it's pretty well known, it's pretty popular. I think the only school that's like ahead of it, that's more well known in Florida is UF, but they only accept in-state students. So Nova was the next choice. And tuition is so expensive, but it's cheaper than a lot of other schools here. And it had like new labs and classrooms. So here's some pictures. This is like the medical school building. And then this is a P1 class. I like the classroom. By the way, there's also a dress code, which I think is kind of interesting. You have to wear like a white lab coat or your white coat with your school logo and your name embroidered on it. And underneath, you either have to dress nice like that guy in the front or wear scrubs. Yeah. And then like the dental students have to wear green scrubs, and the medical students have to wear blue scrubs. So I thought it was interesting. And then here's like the hallway for like the lab classrooms. It's made to look like a hospital. And then here's like the lab classrooms. So it's like pretty good technology. Oh, another thing to mention is what I liked about it is the lectures are recorded in high quality, and then you can watch it back, you know, online. So I thought that was pretty cool. And then the reason I'm showing Starbucks is because it's open 24/7. The school pays for it to be open all along. So I think that's kind of cool because it's like, I know my money goes somewhere. And then it's just, here's just some pictures just to show that it's like really different from here. Okay, yeah. So anyway, so what I'm going to talk about is PCAT tips. Not really. You're gonna get that later. And I'm gonna talk mostly about closed file versus open file interviews and time management, like when you should prepare to do everything and when you should have everything ready by. Because I think that's a huge thing that like a lot of people overlook. All right. So who knows what the difference between closed file versus open file interviews are? Anybody? Netta? What is it?